Coming up on this episode of Amara Ocean, we're kicking things off with a look at some of the school events happening around campus this week. We'll also take you over to the 28th Street Elementary, where their international festival brought culture, food, and fun to students and teachers. Then, we'll head to the desk for the latest in Admiral sports. And later, we'll take a quick look back at this day in history and hear students' thoughts on one of the biggest debates out there. It's December 5th, 2025, and this is Admiral Ocean. Good morning, Gulfport High. I'm Johnny Blake, and this is episode 11, season 7 of Admiral Ocean. Thanks for joining us. Students in Mrs. Strong's genetics class creatively got hands-on with science this week. They produced their own DNA rap video, helping them learn what DNA does in the body and how it replicates.
What we learned with the video was the sequence of DNA. We learned how replication occurs, and we learned all the steps in between.
It tells you what each enzyme does. For example, I was the enzyme ligase, which glues together the Okazaki fragments. We got to learn a lot from it, and I feel like anybody can learn from it.
Our class is very small, so us coming together and doing a rap video for a grade was very fun for us, and we learned a lot just by collaborating and learning actual genetics.
This project turned complex biology into something fun, memorable, and musical.
No metaphors, just my custom breath. DNA duplication step by step. Secret enzymes, straight strands of line. That's the DNA rap science zero.
Our student ambassadors attended Pathway to Possibilities at the Convention Center to help guide middle school students exploring different career pathways. Most of these students had already completed classroom activities and interest surveys beforehand to help them discover fields that might be a good fit. After the event, the P2P team meets with educators to review student feedback and uses it to improve on future visits. Earlier this week, the community came together for the 69th annual Kiwanis Pancake Day. Tickets were $7 and proceeds went directly towards supporting local kids.
Pancake Day is really significant to just like Key Club in general and even Kiwanis because it's a day where Kiwanis raises money for different projects that they do throughout the year and also like helps Key Club get scholarships at the end of the year. So last year I think there was like 6 $1,000 scholarships. So it's really good.
The event held at First United Methodist Church continued a long-standing Gulfport tradition of giving back through a hearty breakfast.
I love just doing volunteer work in general because I love like seeing the impact it makes on people. And I also like how it brings me closer to all the different organizations I'm in, especially Key Club. I also love creating bonds with mentors like the Kiwanis members, and it's just super fun time.
The weather has finally turned cold, and it seems like everyone is getting into the holiday spirit. This past Tuesday night, Mayor Hugh Keating invited the entire community to join him at City Hall to officially start the season for the city of Gulfport. There were performances by the St. James Catholic School Choir and Wings Performing Arts. Then, Santa made his grand entrance escorted by the Gulfport Police Department. With the community looking on, Mayor Keating pulled the switch, lighting up the City Hall Christmas tree, officially starting the City of Gulfport's celebration of the holidays. As part of the celebrating kids got to decorate cookies and drink hot cocoa while mass choirs from First Missionary Baptist and St. John Baptist churches sang holiday songs. The Gulfport Fire Department provided a little bit of snow to add to the atmosphere. Children got to write letters to Santa, and of course, the big guy took the time to actually talk to the kids about their Christmas wishes. Mayor Keating provided a wonderful night to bring the Gulfport community together to celebrate this special season of the year. What an exciting football season it has been. Our teams have been working hard all season, and we've got reporters Nate Coleman and Nolan Briggs with the latest highlights from this field.
Good morning, Gulfport High. As we all know, our Admiral football team is heading to state, and we have news on their playoff games. Starting out the update, we will update y'all with Petal. During the break last week, the Admirals were still in the playoffs from the domination against Northwest Ranking the week before, winning 40-7. This next round was against Petal, a playoff rematch from last year. In the first 4 plays, Gulfport gets a long touchdown pass by Parker Nettles to Camden Morgan to go up 7-0. Still, in the first quarter, Parker Nettles throws across the field to Javius Hales, who was wide open to get an easy touchdown to go up 14-0. With 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter, Cooper Crosby gets his first touchdown of the game to make it 21-10. Now, with less than a minute in the second quarter, Parker looks and takes it for himself for his first rushing touchdown of the game to go up 31-10. In the fourth quarter, Cooper Crosby gets his second rushing touchdown as the Animals make it 38-10. Now, as Petal kicks the ball to Cordarius Payton, he will take that ball and go all the way down the field for the touchdown to make the final score 45-10, which punches their ticket to South State for the first time since 1999. And now, after that game against Petal, Gulfport was extremely ready for Brandon. Now, in the game with Brandon, there were a lot of exciting moments during South State because our Gulfport Animals won 40-7.
1982. This was the last and only time Gulfport went to compete in the state championship game. That season was 43 years ago as they had an 11-3 record, averaging 17 points per game, led by head coach Tom Freeman. Back then, there were only 3 rounds of playoffs, not 4 like we know today. In the first round, Gulfport won against Warren Central 7-0. In the second round, they played against Meridian, winning 9-7. Then, in the state championship, they lost to West Point in a 21-14 defeat. They haven't been back since, until this year. Now, in 2025, they have an 11-2 record, averaging 40 points per game, led by head coach Blake Pinnock. The Admirals have a 6-2 record at home and a 5-0 record away. In this year's playoffs, the defense has been holding the opponent's offenses to an average of 8 points, while the offense has been clicking, averaging 42 points per game. This year, the state championship is going to be against Tupelo, who has a 13-1 record. This will be Tupelo's and Gulfport's first time playing against each other. Tupelo has been feared against almost every team they played against, as they have at least 17 D1 recruitments. But Gulfport isn't one of those teams. They're on a 10-game win streak, dominating every team that they can play against. As Coach Pinnock is more determined than ever, he wants to get that trophy, so do his players. If Gulfport wins, this will be their first ever state championship title. As students and parents go make the trip out to Starkville on Saturday, tune in and watch our Gulfport Admirals make history in front of our own eyes.
Tomorrow night, our Admirals take the field in Starkville for the state championship title, but for several of our players, they also take the field for the last time. However, running back Cooper Crosby isn't quite done playing football. Not just yet. Cooper has been getting offers from several colleges and universities throughout the season, but on Wednesday, he announced his decision. In a media conference, Cooper signed a letter of intent to play for Mississippi State University. Of course, Cooper is like any other player about to fight for the state championship. The only thing he's focused on at the moment is beating Tupelo and claiming the title for Gulfport. Cooper has definitely been a major contributor to the Admirals' success this season, and we can't wait to see what he does up at state. We wish him all the best, and we'll be following him on the college level. We are proud to say that you are and always will be an Admiral.
Tuesday, 28th Street Elementary School hosted an international festival celebrating cultural diversity with students and teachers. Here is reporter Madison Cullifer with the story.
The Gulfport High School language programs are here at 28th Street putting on the International Festival. Here, students are given a passport and get to go around the different countries and learn about their cultures and significance.
All the kids like that young ages get to learn about all different cultures and how to speak different languages and a bunch of stuff they probably wouldn't learn in school or even just out in the world.
The festival was able to bring together different nationalities, even overseas.
I'm a parent. My son goes to Gulfport High. He is taking Mandarin Chinese, but I am originally from Belarus, which used to be part of the USSR, connected to Russia. So we're here representing Russia.
By being able to experience different countries and their culture, the students were able to learn about the importance of diversity and inclusion, all while having fun.
I think the kids, just like for them to learn something, it's always fun to answer their questions. I think they're, little minds. They're so creative, and they just love they love to learn, and I think it's just really important for them to be submersed.
The dancing people over there, they are teaching the kids how to dance, and then these people right here are teaching them how to create something.
Because of the International Festival, students will have more insight and a newfound interest in learning different cultures.
Say they want to go to this culture or country or whatever, they will know a little bit about it since they've done this.
Being in French has made me learn that learning a language can be really beneficial in your life, and like throughout learning in general, like can help you in other aspects of life. And I think it's opened my eyes to maybe wanting to learn another language.
The International Festival continues to be a key symbol of bringing together the beauty of different cultures around the world.
Next, let's take a look at what happened on this day in history. From major scientific breakthroughs to important cultural moments, today marks several events that have helped shape the world we live in.
December 5th has been a busy day in American history. Here are some events that have happened. In 1848, President James K. Polk confirmed the discovery of gold in California, where it triggered the California Gold Rush. In 1901, Walt Disney was born. He created iconic characters known as Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck, and he also founded the Disney Company. In 1945, 5 U.S. Navy torpedo bombers, known as Flight 19, disappeared over the Bermuda Triangle. A search plane was sent out to find them. Well, that plane also went missing. In 1978, USSR and Afghanistan signs the Friendship Treaty.
And finally, we wrap up with the fan-favorite topic, the best gaming console. We took the halls to ask students which system they think truly comes out on top. From classic favorites to the newest releases, everyone has an opinion, and they're not afraid to defend it.
There are many hobbies that people enjoy in their lives, and one of the most popular hobbies to enjoy is playing video games, which can be played on a variety of gaming consoles such as Xbox and PlayStation. We wanted to know of the students' favorite gaming consoles.
My favorite gaming console, I would go with the PlayStation, because really I've been with the PlayStation ever since it came out, and honestly it's been stuck with me since life, so I'm really PlayStation game for life.
It's definitely a PlayStation 4.
PS5.
The Wii U.
PS4 or Xbox One. I can't really pick one.
I say a PS5.
You have to choose the GameCube. And the reasons why, it was the biggest thing for its time, and without it, we would not have what we have today, like PlayStations and Xboxes and
Nintendo Switch.
PS5.
Nintendo 3DS.
Xbox One.
The PlayStation 4.
PlayStation 5, because it's just a good, it loads quick, it's a good game.
PS5.
I like the PS5.
PC.
PS2.
The Wii.
Xbox.
The Xbox. I like the Xbox.
My favorite gaming console is the Xbox 360 because it's an old gaming console, and I like the nostalgic feelings that it gets me.
PC. I'll personally play on PC.
I say my favorite gaming console is probably the PS5 or the newest Nintendo Switch.
Xbox and PlayStation still is gonna go down.
Xbox.
PS5.
My favorite console, PS5.
Favorite gaming console is our phones.
P5.
PS5.
Probably like a Nintendo Switch.
My favorite gaming console is a Nintendo Switch.
That wraps up episode 11 of Admiral Ocean. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and YouTube where you can catch current and past episodes of Admiral Ocean. Thank you, and we'll see you next week.